This report examines the life, illness trajectory and passing of TikTok content creator Dominique McShane, who died at age 21 after a year-long struggle with incurable colon cancer. Renowned for her candid updates and hopeful demeanor, McShane used her platform to chart each phase of her illness, transforming her personal ordeal into a public chronicle. Her untimely death underscores the urgency of early detection and the need for deeper understanding of colorectal malignancies in younger populations. In April 2024, specifically on April 19, medical evaluation in Christchurch revealed that McShane, a 20-year-old New Zealander, was suffering from colon cancer that had metastasized to her liver. Initial assessments yielded a prognosis of between 1 and 5 years, depending on treatment response. Despite this range, clinicians emphasize the unpredictable nature of metastatic colorectal carcinoma, especially in patients under 30. McShane's case thus entered medical records as both a cautionary tale and a testament to modern oncology's challenges in managing aggressive disease at a young age. From the moment of her diagnosis, McShane invited her audience, nearly 200,000 strong on TikTok, to witness her treatment journey. Through regular videos, she detailed chemotherapy regimens, hospital visits, and the emotional highs and lows inherent in facing a terminal illness. This open-access diary fostered a supportive community that rallied around her with messages of encouragement, practical advice, and shared research on emerging therapies. Her transparency not only humanized the clinical process, but also served as an informal public health campaign, raising awareness of symptoms that might otherwise be dismissed in younger individuals. Beyond her illness, McShane nurtured ambitions of earning a psychology degree and specializing in support for at-risk adolescents. Her academic pursuits coincided with profound personal milestones. On her 21st birthday, exactly 1 month after her cancer diagnosis, she became engaged to Sean Susan. The couple celebrated their marriage on July 12, 2024, recording both the ceremony and their honeymoon in Thailand for her followers. Subscribers witnessed these moments not merely as social media content, but as milestones that conferred dignity and normalcy upon a life shadowed by serious disease. Over the subsequent 7 months, McShane underwent intensive chemotherapy. Initially, treatments aimed to stabilize tumor growth. However, gradual hepatic decline necessitated an abrupt cessation of cytotoxic drugs. Physical signs of liver failure emerged in the yellowing of her skin and sclera, hallmarks of bilirubin accumulation. At this juncture, her medical team reoriented care protocols toward palliation, prioritizing pain management, symptom relief, and psychological support in both hospital and hospice settings. The shift marked the transition from curative intent to end-of-life management, a reality McShane confronted with characteristic candor. On April 6, McShane issued her final video update. "I want to be direct with you all. This will be my final update on my cancer journey until I have passed away," she announced, disclosing that an oncological review 5 days earlier had narrowed her remaining lifespan to a few days or weeks. She reflected on life's brevity. "My life may be short, but I genuinely think I've squeezed every bit out of it," and expressed gratitude for her unconditional support network, noting friends' willingness to donate a liver or perform any act of care on her behalf. Her message concluded with visions of release from pain, anticipation of a state where I'll finally be free from the suffering that's been with me for so long. McShane's diagnostic odyssey began with several weeks of distressing gastrointestinal symptoms, alternating diarrhea and constipation, the appearance of blood in her stool, and persistent fatigue to the point that she could scarcely follow academic lectures. She reported sleeping an extra 5 to 6 hours daily, despite obtaining normative rest at night and enduring worsening abdominal pain alongside marked appetite loss. Concerned that early consultation might lead to dismissal as routine bowel irregularity, she delayed medical evaluation for 3 to 4 weeks. Upon finally presenting to clinicians, blood tests ruled out common conditions such as anemia and renal dysfunction, but revealed anomalously elevated liver enzymes and proteins, signaling hepatic stress. An urgent ultrasound at Christchurch Hospital uncovered multiple nodules within the colon, prompting a biopsy that definitively diagnosed stage 4 colon cancer. Despite initial expectations of a protracted survival window, her health precipitously declined when liver function deteriorated, manifesting in incapacitating pain and extreme weakness, so severe she required assistance with basic movements. A subsequent diagnostic ultrasound, intended to locate suspected fluid accumulation, instead implicated metastatic cancer as the primary source of her symptoms. Dominique McShane's case emerges against a backdrop of rising incidence in early-onset colorectal cancer. Epidemiological analyses reveal that between 1990 and 2019, incidence among individuals under 35 nearly doubled, from approximately 21,000 to 41,000 cases annually, while mortality in this demographic increased by 25%. These trends have prompted calls for revised screening guidelines and heightened clinical vigilance for colorectal symptoms in younger patients, challenging the traditional view of colon cancer as predominantly a disease of older adults. From a pathophysiological standpoint, colon cancer originates in the mucosal lining of the large intestine, progressively infiltrating deeper tissue layers before breaching the colon wall. Malignant cells can then enter local blood and lymphatic vessels. Via the portal circulation, they reach the liver, where they evade immune surveillance by co-opting local cells and secreting extracellular matrices that shield tumor masses. In hepatic tissue, these metastatic colonies exploit resident nutrients, displacing normal hepatocytes and accelerating organ failure, a sequence tragically evident in McShane's rapid clinical decline. In summation, the medical and personal trajectory of Dominique McShane illustrates both the human impact of terminal illness and the evolving epidemiology of colorectal cancer among younger populations. Her decision to publicly share each stage of her journey fostered greater awareness of warning signs, encouraged open dialogue about prognostic uncertainty, and underscored the importance of timely diagnostic evaluation. As research continues to explore screening thresholds and therapeutic innovations, her story remains a poignant reminder of the lives at stake and the imperative for early detection in altering clinical outcomes.